You're about to learn what could become your newest, most favorite snack in 2026. It's full of protein, it's nutrient dense, and you can customize it to have the taste that you're going to love. Now, this is something I'd been secretly enjoying myself, and I finally shared with a few friends, including, you might know Tyrone Morales, he's behind the camera here. He just could not believe the flavor, the texture, and the experience he was having once he tried it. What I love about this recipe is not just the taste, not just the nutrients and the protein you're going to get, but the absolute simplicity. It's a foundation of 3 ingredients of which you can mix and match, choosing various proportions, and then adding anything else you want to it for flavor, for function, for feeling. You ready to dive in? Now, if you're familiar with halva, this is a foundation of tahini and honey. Now, I've done a variation on it where I'm actually going to be using some grass-fed butter, or you could even use ghee, maker's choice. Coconut oil works. Pick whatever kind of fat base that you want. If you want sesame tahini, that would work too. But I absolutely love using butter and ghee. So you get yourself some nice quality grass-fed butter. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna create enough for a week, 2 weeks worth of snack here. And so follow along, use any kind of proportion that you want yourself. Look at the carotenoids in that. Look how kind of golden yellow that butter is. This is awesome. Now it's just been at room temperature, so it's nice and soft to use as our base. So we've got a 1/2 cup, and depending on the level of sweetness you want, you can do equal portions of butter to honey, or you can just do slightly less honey as well. So I'm going to do slightly less. So we got 1/2 cup, and then we're going to do about 1/3 cup of honey. Now, normally when I'm mixing it up myself in the kitchen, I don't measure. It's a little of this, it's a little of that. We're looking for taste, we're looking for texture, but go ahead and follow along specifically as I'm outlining right now, and then you'll be able to kind of get your own personal variations going, customizing it as you like. So we got 2 out of the 3 ingredients, and then next we're going to add our protein blend. So initially when I first started making this, I was using just colostrum, and you absolutely can. We have our new 3 protein blend, which is collagen peptides, whey protein, and collagen. All grass-fed, all super high quality, and amazingly delicious. So this is our 3rd ingredient that's going to go in, and then we're going to build and add different superfoods, different herbs, again, based upon flavor, function, and feeling. All right, so we're going to add about 2 cups of the protein powder. We just kind of stir that into the mix. Next, we're going to add some egg yolks. So we want to separate the whites from the yolks. You could absolutely put in the whole egg if you wanted. The yolks are definitely the most nutrient dense. Get some nice pasture-raised eggs, that beautiful, rich yellow color. Before we get this too mixed up, now we're going to add different herbs, different superfoods to really continue to boost this up. One of my favorite additions is pine pollen. So add in the pine pollen powder. I would put in at least a tablespoon of that. Pollens are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and in particular, pine pollen contains one of the highest sources of bioidentical testosterone. So you got hormonal support in here. You could, in fact, add bee pollen. Love bee pollen. Great nutrient-dense energy food. Sprinkle some of that in. We'll go another tablespoon of that. Of course, vanilla. We've got to add in some vanilla powder. Vanilla pairs so well with the 3 protein blend. I mean, because this is just like, there's a nice like sweetness, creaminess to this. And of course, a little bit of vanilla. It's like ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Okay, so we'll do a little dash of that. If you wanted, you could add spices. You know, maybe it's ginger, maybe it's cinnamon, maybe it's cardamom. You can kind of choose your own flavor combinations there. If you like chocolate, yeah, add some cacao powder. Go for that. Other potentials, there's mesquite powder. It's got a nice kind of earthy caramel, very low glycemic, but it's just going to bring up this kind of nice, like, again, like an earthy type caramel. That can be added in if you want. Maybe we'll add like a tablespoon of that. Now, additionally, just for variation, in the past I have also added black walnut protein powder. This is a wild food, foraged food. Okay, so we're going to add in about a half cup of the black walnut protein as well. So it's just going to give it a little bit more depth of flavor, and it's just going to kind of ground it, similar to the mesquite. It just gives a nice kind of earthy groundedness to the flavor and even energetically. So we're looking for a consistency that's like a cookie dough. This here is looking just a little bit kind of on the wet side. So either I add less egg yolks, or I just need to add more powder to get a little bit thicker of a consistency. So that can come in the form of the black walnut protein, adding in more of the 3 protein blend, cacao powder, mesquite, anything like that. To just give it a little bit more body. Now, one thing that you should know is that, you know, when it's at room temperature, since the base is butter, it's going to be at its softest. And then once we put it into the fridge, it'll firm up and it'll have a little bit more firmness to it. So, but we want to give it enough of a base of the powder that there's some structure to it here. Anyways, optional is you can add a little pinch of salt. Now, salt's just going to help bring up, round out all the flavors, as well as offer you some nice trace minerals. Additionally, you can, at this stage, you can put in tinctures. So maybe it's nettle root, maybe it's medicinal mushrooms, you know, either in tincture form or as powdered extract. Choose your own herbs for flavor, for function, for feeling. Add those in, continue to mix. We're going to pop in some nettle root. It's got a nice synergy with the pine pollen. And we're going to add a little bit of cordyceps mushroom extract. Maybe like a quarter to half teaspoon there. Okay, we'll have a taste, kind of a moment of truth here. And of course, at any time, you can always add more ingredients to kind of take it to the direction that you want. I mean, it's like cookie dough, it's like an icing, it's like all the halva, all these things, packed full of protein, packed full of micronutrients, packed full of enzymes. We got something really, really good here. Now, at this stage, because it is, you know, almost more the texture of like an icing, I'm not going to roll it. I'm not going to try and shape it yet. What I'll do is I'll put it in the fridge, let it firm up, and then that'll give you a consistency that you can actually work it. Either you can roll it into little balls. We could put it into a tray, like kind of press it. Maybe it's a silicone tray, and then it firms up, and then we can kind of cut it, slice it into individual portions. But at this stage, it's amazing just right off the spoon. All right, we're gonna pop this into the fridge, let it chill, let it firm up, and then we'll roll it into balls. All right, here it is, out of the fridge. We got a nice firm consistency to work with, and this will then allow you to be able to roll it. Now, if you do find that it's still too sticky, you can put it in a tray and cut it, or just add more powder to it to firm it up that way. So you can make nice little balls like that. You could roll that in cacao powder, coconut, bee pollen, anything that you want. And then, yeah, then I'll then put them in another container, have them in the fridge, ready to eat anytime. Now, shelf life on these, if you use ghee, it's gonna last longer. If you use butter, because of that moisture content, as long as the butter is good, so maybe that's like 2 weeks type of thing, but I'm sure you will devour these in less time than they will remain good.